Okay, here's your follow-up to how to detach from the outcome. This isn't a specific detaching from outcome method, but it takes care of the problem. So I guess then it is specific, isn't it? Okay, detaching from the outcome. Detaching from the outcome basically means that you're not constantly worried about what the outcome will be and if it's going to be in your favor or not. So, I mean, perfect thing to apply here is the idea of being an inverse paranoid. So, Jack Canfield talks about this. Well, he writes about this in Success Principles, and I love it. And he's not the only person who's taught this. Basically, it's so common for us to be worried and to think, well, what if things don't work out? You know, we worry that basically the world is against us and we have to put some kind of strong effort in, be it mental or physical, for things to work out in our favor instead. Well, the whole thing with being an inverse paranoid is to just flip it and start seeing it as everything is working out for me. You know, instead of thinking that the world is conspiring against me, actually the universe is conspiring for you. That's the way it really is, and we just kind of messed it up as a human race by thinking the opposite way when we let fear come into the picture. So, things are working out for me. It's a common affirmation, and what is an affirmation? It's something you auto-suggest over and over again. Napoleon Hill speaks of this, the auto-suggestion. It's an affirmation. Affirmations have no power if you don't put feeling behind it. They have every power if you put feeling behind it. So, start thinking and accepting that the world is conspiring to bring what you want to you. And once you accept this, and if you don't want to just decide and accept it at once, then you can instead just do affirmations. Do affirmations until your subconscious mind accepts it. How do you do these affirmations? Repeat the phrase over and over again when it's quiet, when you're sitting in a quiet place before you sleep, in a theta state where your conscious mind is not going to immediately knock it down and say, oh, that's not true. So if you approach it with things are working out for me, things are working out for me, the world is conspiring to make everything I want happen, and that's really what reality is. We just block it by thinking the opposite, by accepting the opposite throughout our lives. It's not hard, it's easy. Once you give it a little bit of mental effort, you will start to see evidence that the world is actually going through so much, jumps through so many hoops to make what you want happen, and it's easy for the universe. It's hard for us when we want to put physical effort or action into things to make it happen. It seems very, very hard, but it's for the universe. It's so easy. It just comes in the most basic, natural way, and that's the funny thing. When things work out, it happens so naturally that we kind of want to say, "Oh, it would have happened anyway," but you know the real reason why it happened, because you started attracting it. How do you detach from the outcome? You understand and accept that things are working out for you in your favor. Therefore, no outcome could really be disappointing to you. No outcome could really be short of what you are wanting to experience.